Hello and welcome. My name is Shantani. This is your eFit home workout. Today, we're going to be focusing on your core. We've got about 10 minutes together, and all you're going to need is your mat. I got you every step of the way. Let's go ahead and get started. Coming down to the ground, lay yourself carefully onto your back. We're going to actually start with a glute bridge, which a lot of times people think is focused on your glutes, but I want you to focus on using your lower abs and the rest of your torso to lift yourself up. So arms are long, fingertips are dusting your heels, your knees are bent in line with your hips. Keep your gaze up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, focus on your lower abs, tipping the pelvis, pressing down through the feet, lifting your hips up, and then lowering it down. Good. So you can take this. We only got about 10 minutes together, which is plenty of time as long as we keep things moving. Now, the benefits of this workout today is to really focus on your power center. Every single movement through your arms and your legs is working through the core. So we really want to give yourself that opportunity to feel that strength in our workout together. All right, keep it going. Focusing on your abs, really moving, rolling through the spine. Good. Let's go for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. From here, tabletop your legs, flex your feet, reach your fingertips up towards the sky. From here, you reach your left leg and your right arm. So it's opposite arm as leg. You take it out, you pull it in. Other side, you take it out, you pull it in. So I want you to feel the connection between your right arm and your left leg as they extend, and then the left arm and the right leg as they extend. If you're looking for a little more today, of course, you could add a little upper body curl. Definitely ups the ante. Good. Feeling that? Let's go for 10 more seconds. Reaching, reaching. Flex your feet a little harder. If you have this upper body curl, really commit to it. You've got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bend your knees, rest your head. Go ahead and rock and roll. Bring yourself up to all fours. You'll find yourself in a plank pose. So hands underneath your shoulders, feet are in line with your hips. You're going to send your hips back, downward dog. And then inhale, lift your heels, roll it forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward dog, and shift it forward. Good. So this is one of those workouts that you can come back to over and over again. Working your core, even for 10 minutes a day, is such a great way to like reset, especially in those moments where you might need to really get in touch with your own sense of will, of strength, of power. It's a good one. Good. Hips are going high. You're pressing in that down dog. And then you're making sure that your hips are staying in line with your shoulders the best you can in your plank. Let's go for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and rest. Take a moment and go ahead and lace your fingers and just roll out your wrists, taking a second. All right. The next one on all fours once again. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. Right arm, left leg. Opposites. Here we go. You extend it out, pull it back. Other side, extend it out, pull it back. Now, it's really easy to just move the arm and the leg, set it down, and to not really feel how your core is involved. So take your time, maybe hold for a second, wait for those muscles to fire, and then come back. Such a great way to, when we're working both sides of the body, right? So opposite arm is leg, to really get out of our heads and stay in the moment. It's a really great way to reset. We're here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Incredible job. All right. We just hit around the halfway point. So we're going to keep things moving along. This next one is a side plank. So coming down, remember that plank pose we were just in? a little while ago, find your plank and then bring your left hand in the center of your mat, bringing your feet to then come onto the sides. You open up and we're going to thread the needle through and reach up. Here we go. As you reach through, you're pressing your hips a little bit higher. Now, if this is a good amount of work for you, you can stay here. Otherwise, I'm going to give you some options. You can bring your left knee down with that left hand that's on the ground. Start to find a little bit of support there. Does take quite a bit of the load off. Now, if you're doing this and you're like, okay, that was good, but I need something else, you can come down to your forearm and bring the legs back. Yeah. So this is a great one if your wrist was kind of bothering you. Woo, we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Carefully set your hips down and then switch it to the other side. So whichever variation works best for you today, that's the one that we're doing. I'll start off with the full variation and then show you your options. So find your plank, right hand centers off, your feet go wide, and then you come onto the sides of your feet. Left arm goes up towards the sky. You thread the needle and reach it up. Take it down. Take it up. You can sing your favorite song in your head. Just get it. Let's go. Okay. Keep going. Now, if you needed another option, here's what they were. Your knee can go down as well. Totally a fine option. And then we had the other option of coming down to your forearm if you liked the intensity, but your wrist needed something else. Press your hips up a little higher. You've got this. Stick with me. Good. Reinforcing that strength through your core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Carefully set your hips down. Take a moment. Let's just take a seat. Let's just take a seat. Maybe rolling out the neck. We are almost done with this workout today. We are very, very close. Okay. Coming back down onto your back for this next one. So as you come down, carefully lower down so your head's at the top of your mat. We're going back into this tabletop position with the legs. You can point your toes, you can flex your feet, does not really matter. And pick the one that you like the best. You can't choose. Maybe you do one of each. I don't know. Okay, let's finish this up. Hands come behind your head. I'm going to flex my feet. You choose. You find an upper body curl, and we'll find a bicycle twist. So right elbow is moving in the direction of your left thigh. The right leg extends. Coming center. And switch. Good. And switch. Yes, you got it. Exhale as you twist. We're almost done. Good. Now, if the full twist is a little much, you can keep it center and just focus on the legs as well. If you want a little bit more, you can find a scissor switch. So you straighten your legs all the way. Bigger challenge for sure. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Bend your knees, rest your head. We are almost done here. Crisscross your ankles carefully. Come on up and find yourself once again in our favorite plank pose. But this time, the knees are down. So we go into what I like to call the Frogger push-up. You might have done a version of this before, but it's a really great way to get some heat as we close this off powerfully. So coming to a knee down plank, with these, you want to make sure that your hips are in line with your shoulders, not so much like a tabletop position. So shifting forward to start, you bend your arms, you press, you send your hips back for some release, child's pose, and come up, bend, press, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So inhale, hips back, exhale, hips forward, inhale, arms bend, exhale, press. It's a lot harder than it looks, but we got it. Trying to make it one move here. Woo! You're close. Let's finish out together. You ready? Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7. You've got this. 6, feel that fire. 5, you've got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rolling yourself up. Head is the last to lift. And that's a wrap. Really incredible job. My name is Shantani. Thank you for joining us for this 10-minute core workout with eFit Home Workouts. I'll see you back here next time.